Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Fear again in Ruto's camp as he officially met with some of the Mount Kenya MPs in State House without Gachagua knowing. This happens a day after Rigathi Gachagua had met with 50 MPs in his home, Karen, to protect him from impeachment. And let me just read how things went in State House. Ruto meets Nyeri MPs after State House without Gachagua. The seeming political fallout between President William Ruto and his deputy Rigathi Gachagua continued to play out on Wednesday when the head of state met members of parliament from his deputy's Nyeri home, turfed in the absence of the second in command. And then, on additional to that, met Nyeri MPs State House Nairobi and discussed the government road, stadia, fresh, produce markets and water programs in the country Ruto shared after the meeting. During the meeting, Ruto announced that Othaya Hospital in Nyeri, which in the past had been an annex of Kenyatta National Hospital, will be elevated to the level of parastatal. Othaya's Moi Kibaki Hospital, annex of Kenyatta National Hospital, will be gazetted as a parastatal with a broad and an independent budget. This elevation will ensure the health facility is fully equipped to enable it to play its rightful role in the provision of universal health coverage that begins next month, Ruto stated in statement. Gachagua's position in the government has in the recent past been hounded by perceived political differences that have been pitted him against his boss. This came in the way in the wake of an extensive tour by the deputy president around Mount Kenya region to rally support as the regional kingpin. This is a move that has attracted criticism from lawmakers allied to President Ruto, who have claimed that the deputy president was out to try to invalidate his boss' political influence in the region. Gachagua allies have equally responded, claiming that a scheme to undermine their ally and try to sideline him from the affairs of the government was in the works. Now, you see, Ruto is a very clever person and a cunning one. He have decided to meet with Nyeri MPs without Gachagua's knowing or knowledge, which is good, because anything you do, some occasion you ought not to tell anyone. But there's something I'm trying to reveal out from that writing I've just read. That Ruto influencing the Nyeri MP in the meeting on extending Nyeri Hospital to make it to be level. I think that is what he have said in that meeting. But when you view this politically, it is William Ruto's administration hunting Gachagua's homecoming votes. Because there is fear, maybe Gachagua might not support Ruto 2027. And this meeting is happening after Gachagua had met with 50 MPs to rescue him from impeachment. So there's political influence here. That Ruto is having interest to take away Rigathi Gachagua's political strength. in the aim of claiming that they were having a meeting to renovate whichever, to clarify hospital, and so on and so on. William Ruto wants these people to know that Kithure Kindiki is the current spokesperson in Central. Forget about the East endorsement or the enduring check endorsement. And could this be the reason why he met with these MPs? Now you have started to tell them where the ground is headed to. If Gachagua will realize, it will be later. It will be late for him. It will be late for Gachagua. And this is just a regret. Ruto trying to show regarding Gachagua. Why did I appoint this man? You have disappointed me. This and that. Let me now try to show him my political character. Ruto cannot meet with Rigathi Gachagua's MPs without notifying him. It means that there is something they are hiding. So the battle which Uhuru started and did for Ruto have begun in Ruto's camp. The same Rigathi Gachagua facing emulation. They don't want Rigathi Gachagua to declare his interest on the kingpin. Mount Kenya regions are now, politicians are regrouping and endorsing the other person, which has ever happened. Even Uhuru's time, they never talked about that. Why now Rigathi Gachagua? Why now Rigathi Gachagua? Today Ruto is meeting nyeri MPs. The same way he's going to do to meet other MPs from even Kiambu, to influence them and tell them the way forward. And I'm seeing Kithure Kindiki being endorsed officially. As Gachagua now being told, vacate the office. They might give Gachagua even 72 hours to vacate. It's none of their business. Because the game which Ruto had with Rigathi Gachagua is accomplished. It's accomplished. And all these troubles, all problems, they're being brought by none other than Ndindi Nyoro and Kimani Ichung'wah. They know very well. They know very well. But I don't see anything wrong with Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto. I don't see. Unless you can tell me. Because I want these people to fulfill their agenda to Kenyans. Or is Rigathi Gachagua the one playing Kenyans' mind? Or is both of them? Are both of them playing Kenyans' mind? The answer is yes. For Kenyans not to ask them their promises which they made, I keep on repeating here. The other thing is Kindiki's endorsement. What plan do they have with Kithure Kindiki? Yet Rigathi Gachagua is still the deputy president. What plan do they have? This is just creating a political confusion in the country. In that there is no one will come out and ask. They will tell you, oh, we are still seeing Rigathi Gachagua fighting with President Ruto. Meeting with the Nyeri MPs without even notifying Rigathi Gachagua. We are seeing they have endorsed Kithure Kindiki. There's something wrong with the UDA government. This is just a long con game they are playing. but nothing wrong. At the end, you will still vote Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto in their second term. And nothing tangible is going to be done for you guys. When we talk about Mount Kenya promises, Mount Kenya job priorities, because Gachagua used to talk about shareholders. Ruto have done his best to give them position. The CSS, they are the ones who misbehaved. The CSS which were fired during Gen Z demonstration. And even right now, we have some Mount Kenya's people in the government. So you can't convince me that Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua have clashed. No. This meeting is just to handcuffs. Anyway, time will tell. That is what seems to happen. I rest my case at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to this our YouTube channel if you've never subscribed. Like the videos, watch, share, and give us your opinion at the comment section below. Thank you. Bye bye. Let's meet on another political discussion.